What's up, guys? We're back in Feed the Beast Monster. HermitCraft Feed the Beast Monster. I've been doing a little bit of work with tinkers. I managed to make aluminite tools and stuff like that. And the reason why I got the pinky, the pick, is so that I can go to the nether and mine cobalt to get to the next step, to get to the next pieces of tools, to get to the next epic tinker's construct piece of whatever the hell we need to get to. So yeah, let's talk about what I'm gonna try to do today. Today I'm gonna try to accomplish one thing. Well, not just one thing, but I want to try to accomplish one thing, and that thing is XP farm. Now I know I only have 2 crystals, so in theory the XP farm is just an idea that I'd like to work. You know, woo! So if I can get the idea to work, then I mean we can go about collecting more and stuff like that. But here's my plan. Whether I make it in or outside of my house, I do not know the answer to that yet. However, we're going to try to set up a prototype. And I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I have no idea if pumps work. It's going to take a lot of screwing around. But I'm going to make it happen. So I got 1 million of these open block tanks. Also, you can notice, which is really cool about these, I went to the nether, filled them up, I broke them. And you can just have like open block tanks there to like quickly get in and out of... take, you know, stuff away. Also, we got lots of stuff in here. I got some aluminite, gold, aluminum, obsidian. Yeah, I need to add some more iron to make more. But anyways, so, and then I also need to make the advanced tool thing so I can tinker with my tools as well. Aha! I can tinker with them! Anyways, okay, sorry, that was bad. Very bad. So, here's what we're gonna need. First, if I can make an XP storing station, then I'll make it a public thing for the whole server. But I have to figure out a system to make this work. So, in order to do that, we need to figure out a way to store basically, store the XP, and then bottle the XP, or get it in some sort of way which you can take buckets away. So, like, you can sit there AFK, store XP, and then if you're doing that, yeah, you'll like come back, you'll have filled up 4 tanks, and then you can take those tanks with you in bottle form or bucket form. That's what I want to give to people on the server. A really cool way of just grabbing tons of XP and storing it in chests. That is what I would like to do for the server. For one of my contributions to, because I haven't really contributed anything here this far to the village area. So we need to figure out a way to make that happen. Right, so, TopMass, how do you make that happen? Well, the first thing is I'm going to have to figure out how the heck the XP bottler works. The second thing is I have to figure out how to get these tanks working so I can create them into one massive tank. And I think I can do that. So we might as well just try to do it over here out in the open. See how that goes. So I think that if I stack them, they become 1. Let's see, hold on. This has 16,000 blocks. Okay, these have 16,000. Maybe they need to be side by side. I'm not sure exactly how the tanks react with each other. I think they might still kind of just act as one tank. But this would hold a lot if like we just had one like that. Let's try to just keep it even for my OCD friends. Let's just go like this. Alright. Then, obviously the room will need crystals. I could even install this near the XP farm, but of course you're going to need crystals. So you have to be getting XP. We could automatically pump the XP into the automatic enchanter as well, but we don't. You know, this is just. I just want people to be able to store their XP. Okay, so the tanks are working as one unit. That is good. The tanks are working as one delicious solid unit. I love that. I think that is so cool. So, basically, the farm will be like you just sit on a grate, 4 grates with like tanks underneath you, and then I want to have it pump. Yeah, it automatically pump out, and then what I'd like to do is have a way that this could store it. So now I'm gonna pause the video here. Now that we have like the basic, you can see how it's gonna work. I'll pause the video here, and what I'm gonna do is I figure out how the XP bottler works and how we can automate XP bottling from your thing. So the sign will just say, "Welcome to the automatic XP farm. Bring BYOB, bring your own bottles." So if you BYOB, you walk out with 1,000,000 XP bottles, and you can have XP on you all the time. That'd be really, really cool. Or bring your own tanks, maybe, if we want to do it that way. However, I think that it'd be nicer to have an automatic system where you just sit here and, you know, it chalks it up for you. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna figure out how these bottles work, and yeah. Okay, guys. So before we move on with this idea, before we move on, we need to confirm that the XP that goes into the tank will offer an equal and accurate counter XP in bottles. And what I mean by that is, so you go in and you drain 2 levels, okay? You drain a bunch of XP. You then need to make sure that it's going to give you 2 levels of XP via bottles. That's what we want to confirm. So I figured out how the bottler works, so here we go. If you take the bottler, we want to tell it to auto drink from the left side by clicking on it. Alright. And I think you can just do that to get the different angles. So tell it to auto drink from the left side. We then want to tell it to, you can also get it automatically ejecting into a chest. I don't know what the auto extract, I think you could do the reverse. You could put bottles in, so you could also have an anti-bottle or something. That'd be pretty cool. Like if you wanted to put your bottles, I don't know. But we want to auto eject from the front. Like, why don't we just auto eject from the side? Oh, you could have both. So put the chest down. Then we'll put down our drain. And we just want to drain, well, let's see, okay, we're at 27 and about a half. 25. So there's essentially 2 levels in there. If I click on 1, 2, I'll get them back. So let's just go right from 27. Thing is, I want to get the whole level so it's accurate. But there's about 2 levels. I need it to be exact. Alright, anyways, there's about 2 levels. So, now that we have 2 levels, 25, we need to make sure that when we put bottles in here, it'll give us enough bottles, right? So that the conversion process will still bring us up to about level 27 and a bit. That is the whole system. That is the whole way this system will work. Because if that doesn't, if we lose XP in the process, then we need to think of an alternative to bottling. So what we're going to do is put in the bottles. And this is going to automatically do it. And if it does give us the correct amount, then we know it's going to be accurate representation of the XP. So you can see it's not bottling just 1 or 2. It does look like it's going to give us enough bottles to get us those 2.5 levels or so. If I had to guess, it's going to give us that much. Heck, maybe even more. This thing is going off. And the tank is now empty. So that bottled us 12 bottles of enchanting. So let's see, from 2 levels, maybe we'll get more, who knows. So, there you go. There's proof in itself. That gave us the exact 2 levels we were missing. So, the only downside to this, that I see, is the fact that you need a lot of bottles. So, you need to, you know, put 64 bottles in there, and yeah, that's the only downside I see. However, in my opinion, because it's accurate, it's giving you an accurate representation and conversion of the XP. This plan's gonna work. So now what I'm gonna do is pause here, and I think probably build it down the path. I'll probably build it right here next to the, right here, be a good spot. And, or, I mean, I could integrate it into the enchanting room because there's so many crystals here. But, I don't know, it'd be neat to do it separate. You know, my own thing. I mean, I don't think all these XP crystals stack, so I could probably move a couple. Yeah, I might just move a couple. I'll put it next to this. And, I'm gonna pause now, and we're gonna create a design, and we're gonna make a little room that, that's dedicated to AFK farming XP bottles. So yeah. All right, guys. So we've been working on the building, and it's not done yet, but it's looking quite neat. It's not done yet, but it's gonna be done real soon. And I just wanted to record to kind of show you my progress and kind of my thought process. So originally, I went for like this cool stone temple design, and then I was like, okay, well these are all chiseled blocks. So this is chiseled cobble, this is chiseled iron bars, this is chiseled wood into micro blocks. First I was like, oh yeah, okay, I want to go with this cool design. And then I was like, okay, I really want to give it like this Asian type feel. And this wood, I went with it. It was just like, okay, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I threw it on and it's looking really, really good. So of course it's not done. I think I need to kind of go around on the edges with maybe a little, like some little strips here, and see how that looks. And then of course right now I put the tank in here, and then the drain will be here, and you just stand here and AFK. Under the floor we're gonna go, I had to leave a lot of room because under the floor we're gonna go ham with the enchanting crystals and all the wiring and tubes and stuff that's gonna output it to chests that'll go like here and here. And yeah, it's looking really, really cool, and I just wanted to give you guys that update. Right now I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna go ahead and oops, I just hit my mic, sorry about that. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna go ahead and continue building this. And add some more strips and kind of just finish it off, and then I'll start recording again when we are working on the actual functionality of the build and the chests and the pipes and getting everything functional so you can go in there and the signs set up and all that fun stuff. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so what's going on? I need to remove some of this because it's a bit overkill. But I think I just was like micro blocks and went to him. And you know what was nice about the way I had it before was the fact that like when you have, hold on, I'll show you what I mean. When you have these, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a place for less, like, but you can tell that obviously we went to ham with these micro blocks because what I really liked was how the top like layers, those little like panels I installed, kind of looked over, like kind of had that lip, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go inside, it looks better inside than it does outside. So I removed these. Yeah, I think it looks great actually as it is without, you don't need those, but that's okay. So what I want to do inside is plunk down the drain, and this is going to be the tank. So I'll show you how it works. Of course you've seen how it works, but because we've got a tank here and here, like it's kind of in the shape of a boot, you could just sit here AFK, and I could even add more like tank to the floor, but I just think it looks good, and I don't think it's necessary to have a tank any bigger than this. With the rate that the XP is going to come in and stuff like that, I think it'd be okay. So what we need to do is bust out the floor here and actually get working on the guts of the project. Of course, the guts. So the guts is like what's the most important here. And we're going to need the bottler. And then I'm going to have to quickly go home and make some pipes, I think. Yeah, probably make some pipes. Because the bottler's going to go right there. And it is going to do... Yeah, I think it'll pump out of pipes. So we want to quickly run home. And I think I have all the supplies I need to make pipes. So run home, we'll make some gold transport pipes. Yeah, my chat says it's overkill. Okay, 1 second. So I will get some pipes going on. So let me just type in pipe. We'll just go with gold since gold's just easy, no problem. Okay, gold and glass, which is super simple. We've got a lot of gold from Eyez's uncrafter. I need to get one of those. Really cool. Where is... I get lost in what I'm looking for. Oh wait, I need glass. That's right. Some glass, some gold. Slap together a couple of pipes. A little bit of PVA glue. Some Art Attack. I saw this Art Attack spoof the other day. It was pretty funny. It's like somebody was making him look like he was drawing a wiener. It's pretty silly. Alright, now we need... I think iron chest should be good enough for the... for inside. I could use lockers and stuff, although I'm getting rumor that the lockers are disappearing or something like that. Oh, this is just going to be an upgrade. We don't want that. Well, actually, we do want one upgrade because I have a chest. And the next one will be... make another chest. do iron. Yeah, iron should be good enough. If it's not, whatever. Okay, I'll head back. Yeah, the place is looking cool. I just gotta remove all the... I went too crazy on the micro blocks. Remove all the excess ones, because yeah, it looks better without. So yeah, let's grab our... Let's put a chest here. Well, not here exactly, but here. Put a chest here. Oh, my chat's working on my stream again. Twitch has been buggy all day. As you guys know, I stream all the time, and I've said that before. Twitch has been bugging out all day. It's been horrible. Alright, so we got iron chests here. Let's take our bottler. So we want to plunk our bottler right there. And we need to tell our bottler... The way you like look at this determines the angle. So we want to tell... Let me get rid of this. We want to tell the bottler to auto drink from the top, but I don't want to turn that on yet. And obviously it'll auto drink right from there. And then we want to tell it to auto eject from here. And we got to go to the other side to make it like get the vision of the other side. Auto eject from here as well. So now it should auto eject. And if it auto ejects into pipes... Oh, not there. Bad pipe. If it auto ejects like this, that should do the trick for piping it up. And I don't know if this is going to work, but if it works, that'll be really, really cool. And oopsies. You'll have a lot of XP bottles going on. So, the moment of truth. Now we need an auto loader. That's the last step. So the auto loader is where you put your bottles. You bring in and you put your bottles. So we need to pick a spot where you could put your bottles that would be easily accessible. I guess you could just, I mean, if I put the, like, maybe we'll have bottles in one, input, output. That's what we'll do. We'll have the input here for the bottles and the output there for the enchanted, because that makes more sense. Plus, I want it to be, well, I guess they need to remove the chest. Although this isn't going to suck it out, unless it might. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to test that. So we got auto extract bottles. We don't want auto eject there. We want auto extract from this side. Let me see if this works. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to make it auto extract because there's no... It would do it if the chest was right next to it. But I have to figure out a way. So I'm going to pause here and figure out what would be the best way to have it automatically take the bottles and automatically extract. Other ways, it will work. Alright, guys. So, this is, we didn't need to use pipes or anything because that way it wouldn't, if we use pipes and stuff, for one, you can't pipe out of, with Buildcraft out of the chest anyways without like an engine, and you don't want to do that. So this is what we got set up. So there's already stuff in the tank, and this tank all acts as one with the open blocks if they're connected. So we have a tank immediately underneath the XP bottler, and we have a we have a tank here underneath the drain, and then this just goes up. So it's like tank, and then this goes up. And then the XP bottler is set to automatically drink from the front and also the bottom, which you can't see. I just have to turn it on. It's set to automatically eject the bottles here, and it's set to automatically extract the bottles from here. So this is your input, that's your output. Simple as that. So all I have to do now is enable all three. And I'm gonna put more. I gotta put tons of bottles in here. So all I have to do is click this. Enable, enable, enable. And this system should work, and it is getting drawn out. Bottles are going in. Bottles are getting removed. Let's see. Oh, baby. It's automatic. And then, now all you gotta do is put tons of XP things in the floor, which I will give these back if they want. I'm just gonna take a couple from here. Because this, I think there's a limit anyways. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a limit on how much you can get. I have 2 of my own, so 2 of these are mine. I just took 3. And I'm gonna take 6 in total, and I will give them back. This is just for testing purposes right now. And I will hope to get my own crystals, or we could maybe split these up if whoever placed those there is cool with that. This is for the server, so it's not just for me. So they can basically decide whether that's what they'd like to do or not. But let me just quickly get these here. Let me just get this here, the floor. And of course we need noise mufflers. That's a given. I don't know why this has to be so neat, but it doesn't. So this is just for testing. It's gonna be real loud. Alright. Now, this would just be... These ones actually might not be in range. Let me put these back. Put them closer to the drain. Right here. Although you'd see that one when it's empty, but whatever. One there, and... one here. And put this back here. This is, again, just testing, no problem. Probably run out of bottles already. Yeah, I've already run out of bottles. So you would just stand here, and as your XP is coming in, also what's really neat is with the crystals, like the XP comes in faster as your lower level, so this is a better way of getting more XP quicker, which is really, really cool. And you could fill up the tank. Now I wonder, let me look at this, if the tank is filling up past that point. It's going to take some testing to see if we can get the tank to keep filling up. But it's still going into the tanks. So I can just sit here and store tons, and then as you make bottles, you can just put them in, like you put in 5 stacks of bottles, and then boom, you just get 5 stacks back. As much bottles as you want to bring, you can have. So if you find out a good way to get tons and tons of bottles really cheap, then this is a completely automatic AFK XP farm system. And of course I said, as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to go ahead and remove, oh, the thunder is annoying. I'm going to go ahead and remove the crystals that were not mine. I'm going to quickly go sleep. I'm going to remove all those extra micro blocks, and I'm going to get some signs going, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, I think we're pretty much finished. The only thing I need to do is like make a door or some sort, like some way, maybe just gates, just so creepers can't come in. I mean, I know we have a magnum torch like fairly close. I know we have one like right over, somewhere over here. So you don't have too much to worry about. I'm going to remove those extra crystals and find out whose they were, and maybe talk to somebody and try to get this thing loaded with a little bit more crystals. I put auto XP farm BYOB, bottles. People know. Bottles in, XP out. So you can sit here. XP will just come off of you. I want to see if it fills up like all the way past, because right now it can't. I kind of want to sit here AFK just so that the farm, so that this whole thing is like fills up, right? Just so that when you walk in, like anyone who's checking it out for the first time, they'll see it and they'll just like, oh yeah, that's so cool, that's so cool. But yeah, we need to get those sound mufflers too. But let's throw in some bottles, and then I'll show you how quick this bad boy works. So you literally just AFK here. If you put in a couple stacks of bottles, you know after a little bit you'll get them back. So it's just going. It's obviously producing. That's obviously producing bottles. They're going in here. I'm sitting here AFK. And these are all going to be levels that I can then take for enchanting. Sure, you can just sit there. Here's the benefit to this, and here's why you would want to do this, just so that people know. So you could do, as an alternative option, you could just sit here, and you could get XP. Mind you, it's going to take a little bit longer to get to level 30 than that would be, because that's keeping you low, and you get more XP when you're low level, and it's instantly coming out, if that makes sense, into the tank. Whereas over here, you can wait and you can get level 30, and you can kind of like keep an eye on the monitor to see when you need to come in and enchant your book or whatever it is you're doing. Whereas this, you can just AFK here for as long as you want, say an hour. Even if you AFK here in an hour and you run out of bottles, you have no more bottles to give, this whole tank is still yours. You can sit here and you can right click it to take levels on the tank if you want, or alternatively, you can just load in more bottles. So the way I see it, this is a better service, and then you can take your bottles home. You've got stacks and stacks of XP. You can just give yourself the levels you want to get to 30, enchant the book. I mean, that right there is worth it in itself. And like we saw before when we tested, the conversion rate is equal to the XP rate for the amount of bottles that you get. So the only real expense is to get yourself more bottles. So that is something that's going to be the real test here, to see what the best way to get lots of bottles is. And And yeah, that is the true test. But other than that, it works good. So let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know improvements and what else we could do. And I hope the server enjoys it. And I also want to let you, I want to do some more fun projects. This open blocks mod is one of my favorites. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some sound mufflers in there, or else people are going to tear their ears off. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please drop a comment on this video and leave a like. I'm really hoping to work hard on this Feed the Beast series and make it quality for you guys. Quality over quantity with my videos, you know what I'm saying? So I will see you guys on the next one. And of course, I have another build series coming out soon. I know it's been taking a while. Those just take a while to edit, but I have another one coming out soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And that's it. That's all, baby. See you next time.